You blinked, and the season has already started to heat up behind the scenes. While the spotlight is on other teams, an unexpected move caught the attention right at the Giants' first practice. Russell Wilson was the first to enter the field. His eyes were glazed. Silence fell in the stands at the training center. The veteran, discredited by many, seemed to be on a mission to prove that he still had gas in the tank. But it wasn't just him. Abdul Carter, a rookie sensation straight out of the draft, showed up on the field with the intensity of a veteran. It was an extra 45 minutes after practice, just him and the cones simulating plays. Commitment? Madness? Or a direct message to the league? And if all this happened in the first training session, imagine what's coming next. Stay with us, because this Giants preseason is going to be unlike anything we've seen in recent years. If you're tired of the media burying the Giants before the ball even rolls, this video is for you. Hey, Blue Nation! It's time to put on the mantle, grab the helmet of faith, and prepare for a journey that could silence a lot of people out there. The Giants are being underrated, and that's all we wanted. Before diving into this insane analysis, leave that naughty like, subscribe to the channel, and comment here. How many games do you think the Giants will win this year? This season won't be easy. But when was it ever easy for us? Blue blood always ran stronger when no one believed in it. And that's when Big Blue shows who's boss. So stay until the end, because we will go game by game, show the team's new weapons, the behind the scenes of the signings, and prove by A plus B that this team will surprise everyone. What to expect from the NFL's toughest season yet? The Giants' 2025 schedule has been called the toughest in the NFL. Yes, you read that right. It's the toughest schedule in the last 5 years, according to official NFL data. There are clashes with powerhouses like the Chiefs, Eagles, Cowboys, 49ers, and even the new sensation, Caleb Williams on the Bears. Sounds like a nightmare? It may be, but it could also be the greatest opportunity to silence the world. With Daniel Jones off the radar and a new QB trio led by Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, and rookie Jackson Dart, the offense has more options than ever. We finally have depth and talent at the game's most critical position. And it doesn't stop there. The defense added Abdul Carter and further strengthened the line with names that will give opposing quarterbacks nightmares. The scenario is tough, but the troops are assembled. If you want, I can continue with the next 12 scenes following the same format of 4 paragraphs per scene. Do you want me to continue? The season hasn't even started, and the disrespect towards the Giants has already reached its limit. When the season odds came out, it was a shock. The Giants are favorites in just 1 game out of 17. Just 1. Vegas simply decided to ignore everything the team did in the offseason. It's a joke, right? They think we're the same team we were in 2024, the one that finished with only 3 wins. But they forgot to look at who's coming in. They forgot that Russell Wilson now runs this offense, that Brian Burns and Abdul Carter terrorize opposing QBs. Want to compare with the past? Then compare properly. Last year, we started the season with DeVito, Drew Lock, and a patchwork team. Now we have depth, experience, and most importantly, practice already shows a new attitude. Russell Wilson leading like he has something to prove, Jameis hungry for the field, and Jackson Dart, the rookie sensation, learning from 2 veterans. This is no longer the team of last year. There are people who aren't seeing it. But there are already signs that something big could happen. First highlight? Week 1 against the Commanders. A game where, despite being underdogs in the bookmakers' minds, the Giants come in with blood in their eyes. Jayden Daniels is getting a real taste of the NFL. And it won't be sweet. Week 5 is the key game. Against the Saints, at home, the Giants are favorites for the only time this year. But that's where we send a message. A dominant victory, with a show by Russell Wilson and insane pressure from Abdul Carter. Write it down. W confirmed. Another special moment is against the Patriots. Prime time. National. And the guys' offensive line? Swiss cheese. This will be the night when Dexter Lawrence and Brian Burns will celebrate. Defense wins games, and this defense will shine. And if you think the season was already decided, wait for Week 18, last game, against the Cowboys. Rivalry, blood in the eyes, and MetLife pulsing. I wouldn't be surprised if that's where the playoff spot is decided. Want to use statistics? Then let's use the right ones. 4 of the last 5 teams with the easiest schedule missed the playoffs. What about the teams with the toughest schedule? 2 of the last 4 got there. In other words, difficulty does not define the result. Posture, yes. And there's no shortage of attitude in this new roster. The Giants lost just 1 starter from their 2024 defense, Jason Pinnock. And in his place, they brought in none other than the best safety available in free agency. They've improved. A lot. There are still people treating the new recruits as if they were nothing. As if Abdul Carter was just another rookie. As if Darius Alexander wasn't one of the most dominant DTs in 2020 college football. They're ignoring talent. The media wants to make it seem like nothing has changed. But fans who follow the team know it has changed. The QB has changed. The spirit has changed. And the defense has changed. The team is stronger, deeper, and more dangerous than anyone imagined.